You know, Court McGee is the type of guy who can make trouble for any fighter like Claudio Silva, who seems to gas later in the contest. At the same time, though, Court has not looked good himself lately. With that being said, the level of competition thrown at Court has been fairly strong. I don't think the UFC wants him in there anymore. Claudio Silva, while a very skilled fighter with a tremendous record and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, has been a disappointment in the UFC. There was a lot of hype surrounding this guy for a while because of his submission grappling achievements. But he had a string of injuries, and he doesn't seem to take his strength and conditioning seriously. Hence the injuries maybe. He had his first fight back after a long layoff when he fought James Krause back in October of last year. I was foolishly on him as an underdog against Krause, and I guess he had his moments in that fight, but Krause looked great. Claudia did get him down, but James Krause was underrated grappling, as he had a black belt himself, and he worked his way back up to the feet. Krause and Claudio beat in the conditioning realm, and was able to wear out his opponents being defensive. McGee more or less just stands there. He will move forward and cut off the cage if he sees his opponent tiring. Silva has a far better record. He is more skillful and also more dangerous to finish the fight, but most importantly, he is wild, unpredictable, but his gas tank sucks. I think Claudio matches up very well with Court at this point in McGee's career. That is, several years back, I think Court had enough pop in his step to move Claudio around in there and keep him from setting up his takedowns and kicks. Right now, though, it is just a loss after loss for McGee, and 4 in a row is usually more than one than it takes to get your walking papers. The UFC doesn't really want to keep him around. He isn't a particularly exciting fighter, so trust that Claudio is the side A here. That doesn't mean he is a lock, of course, as the odds are pick him. McGee is usually a guy who doesn't take a lot of chances, and Silva is the opposite. Silva takes chances with his hands down, with submission attempts. Claudio even takes chances with his cardio by exerting way too much energy early on and then fading for the second half of the fight, if not longer. Let's hope he keeps it under control. If he isn't able to do this with an early submission, which I gladly take as well, this is a close fight, but with the even money, I have to go with what I describe as a strong lean and also put faith in the numbers. I'm going with Claudia Silva by decision.